This is the Alienist 2x8, the final episode of season 2. Here we go. I'm having so much fun. I love this series. It's called Better Angels, by the way. So, what much more to say? Because I kind of said it all in the last one, but yep. Here we go. Let's do it. Here we go.
Stay away from me, or I'll kill him. 1.
Oh shit!
You put her in a...
Yes! Oh shit! They got her.
He ain't mine. What have you done with him?
Yes. Oh, yes, they got her. Oh my god.
Does he need to suffer this further indignity? We know who done the deed.
Friend. And all the qualities that you like in me as a friend, you would not want in a wife.
They love her. Or
Is
they
it
don't
not
love
true
each
that
other.
you want a wife, a family?
I
Place
can't
to
give you
call
that.
home?
Is that so wrong?
No, but at this moment, I'm not sure that I...
She doesn't think she would be the kind of wife he'd want. So he would fall out of love with her. Can't believe they found her. They actually caught her. Google Knox has the baby. Wait, the baby wasn't with them. Where's the baby?
First.
Oh boy. What is that
would
bucket
be the
for?
first degree. And if the truth weren't forthcoming,
Will you and Lucius remain here while I'm gone?
Of course.
Mr. Burns, I must protest.
it's easy to cast aspersions from where you stand, Miss Howard. You have that luxury.
You can't break someone who's already broken.
Why don't you have a go at her? See if one of your claptrap theories can't open her up.
Asked me to meet her midday on Hester Street under the clock outside Mendel's. I waited under the clock. She didn't show up. What do you think that means?
You miss her.
You and Libby share a bond. You know her. You met her. You studied her. You know who she is.
She's the best chance they got.
Hello, Libby. Of the opinion that some people shouldn't have children.
Yeah.
He loved you, though, didn't he?
That if he did love me, why did he leave me? But I was happy. Before Papa died.
I was happy. The pretty dresses. Taffeta and silk, and
Having Clara. That made you happy. Would you like to see her?
Bite her ear off. Don't do it. She does know them.
When can I see her? Clara.
Yeah, right. You're never gonna see her.
Lock the door.
That's harsh,
Tell
but
me where the baby
that's
is.
what it is. You can't have the child see that thing. Damn, look at John Go, man. So built.
Cool to her.
Yeah,
And yet I had to deceive her.
you had to.
As she deceived you, you found out where the child is. That is what matters.
Come out or we shoot!
It's all right, little man.
Where's Google Knox? Did they just abandon it?
It's all right.
They found it.
We're gonna make these sorry sons of bitches wish they'd never been born.
Oh shit, there we go. Oh god.
Door, open the door.
He came back for her. The one who came back for her.
I know she's here.
Oh
I know
shit.
she's here.
We gotta go. The cops are gonna come back.
They say one baby just to throw another one in danger. And there's only 2 there. Oh no. Oh man.
Wake up. Someone's here.
Oh shit.
Where's my daughter?
Oh. No, 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 no. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Oh god damn it. They found her. Ah, she looks horrifying.
Hey. You're gonna come with me.
Come on, let's go.
No, don't do that.
Marcus? Don't leave me. Marcus.
Oh my god.
Please don't leave me, Marcus.
Marcus was one of our own, as are you.
Lucius.
John, I'm very sorry. I'm useless.
Don't say that. He loved you and you loved him.
Born a gentleman. Not quite saying what it is I want and what I don't want.
What do you want?
I want you.
Are you thinking of accompanying her? You must place your own happiness first.
This is from Lucius. Everything the police collected over the course of the investigation.
Let us begin then.
Okay, here we go. I was like, are they gonna look for the guy? He had to do the funeral first.
Perhaps this is the house in which she lived.
If this was her childhood home.
Now reunited with her
He
daughter.
drew it.
Her own family unit is complete. All that's left is
To go home.
Miss Howard, I'll set up a perimeter watch. You let me know what assistance I can offer.
You still live here?
I don't think so. This place is a goddamn palace.
I'm your mom. I'm your mom.
I thought we had Reds.
God damn it. Oh! Oh shit! Holy crap. Got him. He pulled the trigger this time.
Mine. And you're not gonna take her.
Are you serious? You're gonna kill your own kid.
what happened to you does not determine what Clara will become.
Look at her.
Oh. Oh wow, she let it go. She loved her enough to let it.
And you think maybe it will stop the pain. It does for a little while.
She's gonna kill herself.
Sorry.
She surrendered.
I've been informed that this promotion allows me to pick my team.
Hey.
I would very much like it if you were on it, Joanna.
But I found a newspaper in Weeksville, in Brooklyn. You've got a visitor, Mr. Moore.
Violet. Oh.
Papa said you've made quite the splash with your stories about Libby Hatch.
Violet, I wanted to,
I've been meaning to give it to you for quite some time. What's on your mind, Lazo?
I feel at times that I've been hiding behind its walls.
The whole time I was at the Institute, I never felt like I was being me. This is my own place. And I can decide what it is I want to do for myself. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Sometimes, Lazo, you just have to decide what it is you want and then fight for it.
I'm the father.
Oh shit. That complicates things a little too much.
I'm sad, but I am also happy. Desiring a child of your own is nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm sure the Institute would thrive or even prosper without me. Yes.
Lovely dark green.
I'm simply a man. But your arrival in my life has precipitated a desire to change.
Don't change too much. I like the man you are.
He toned it down though.
How is the weather in Vienna this time of the year?
And so here we find ourselves once again.
To our friendship.
If you return.
So he is going with her. Wow.
Well, Laszlo, be well. Goodbye, Miss Sarah Howard.
Goodbye, John Moore.
6 months, perhaps longer.
You'll have Professor Stratton to share the adventure with. Shall we drink to that?
American bourbon, straight up.
Make it 2.
Oh, it's amazing. It keeps going. Oh, the freaking poor lady in the die in the beginning.
And you think maybe it will stop the pain.
Let's see, I haven't seen it in a long time. Where's
Servants are stealing her silverware again. Politely decline. As
Yeah.
member of our team.
Now she can decline.
Kitty Burns.
Wait,
You'll not
Kitty
see a lot
Burns?
of photographs of our office at 808 Broadway is lit by electricity with the whale oil candle. Could never have envisioned all of this, but we must remember that we are detectives. And whether we wear skirts or trousers is immaterial to what we do. We sometimes might fail, but we should not be defined by our failures. 10
Wow.
o'clock. Let us begin.
Wow, that was amazing. His name was Ding Dong. I knew it. That was amazing. It was amazing. Oh my gosh. Wow. So they caught the killer. I can't believe that the brother is dead. The Isaacson twins are no longer twins. So sucks, man. Shit. After all that build up that John isn't not gonna end up together. Because in the end he wants something different from her. I don't know. They couldn't have found a way to do both, you know? He couldn't have a family and he couldn't. I would try to do everything. He couldn't have had a family and, you know, been with her at the same time. I think there's still a chance. There's still more to that. But Violet ain't a bad person either. She's not. She's okay. She's alright. She's alright. She's alright. She's okay. She's not as I thought of before. You know? She's a good person. Just wants. She's not using him. Well, she kind of is, but I think she actually does love him or something. There is some affection there, and she wants to be, you know, she wants to have a family. She wants to be a traditional, a lady and everything that he would want, even he would want of a person, except for her not being Sarah and all that, you know. I think there's a chance to still. I always hold out for a chance. Maybe they're gonna keep it going because it might go on further. You never know. So he ended up going with her to Vienna. He's gonna leave with her. Does that mean if there's a season 3, it's probably take place after he gets back or something though. But it could take place in another country. Really cool. But I'm assuming it's gonna be here because, you know, the whole set is built around this place. I like that she ended up. Well, I don't know where she is, but she's not an alien ninja. I don't know where she is, the lady, right? But she's not dead, and I feel as though she's young, with enough therapy, she might have a chance of coming back from it. Cause it's in her head. She's messed up in the head, but she's also a murderer, so she'll probably never get a chance to leave that place. But she's not dead, so once again, she doesn't look like they're gonna execute her. So there's still a chance for her, I think, with enough help. You might be able to still help her out. And maybe one day, just maybe, she'd be able to see her daughter recover from all this stuff once before that. So as I understand it, her problem, she was abandoned at an early age. She was happy before her father died. Father died, committed suicide for whatever reason that was. Decapitated his head. And she had a kid as a way of comfort. She was trying to fill that gap, fill that hole probably. You know what I mean? More than one hole. You know what I mean? Fill that hole in her heart. And the mom didn't want to take care of that baby, so she claimed that she had attacked. What a horrible thing to do. But there it is. She cut her own face and claimed that her daughter had done this thing to her, and it got her to take away the baby and also take away the daughter, so she wouldn't have to do either one. Wow. So the daughter was double betrayed. She lost her baby, and her mom freaking threw her away. And that she spent time in the alienage, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened after that, but she went crazy after that, and she went completely different lifestyle after that. And she's been trying to fill that void by taking babies again. But for some reason, it's like she's still a child or something. And when the child doesn't pay attention to her, she goes bonkers, and it hurts the child, and then eventually kills it, no matter what she tries to do, you know. But she's trying to fill that void of both her own abandonment and the abandonment of her child. Oh no, the child being taken away from her, her father being taken away from her. All this stuff kind of connects into this crazy, what she is now. And it could have been, you know, so many things that could have been done to change that world. But she's been hurt her whole life, and well, here she is. But the thing is, I think that Sarah goes to visit her at the end because she can connect with her in a way. She has that same feeling of abandonment. And what the lady said, the baby fills that hole for a little while, but it comes back or something. maybe that speaks towards her need to it's like she doesn't need to have a child just to fill up a hole or something like that, fill up that sense of loneliness or whatever it is inside of abandonment or something. You know, I don't know. But maybe Sarah sees herself too much in this lady and is trying to, I mean, you know, there's a lot of her in there. They both lost their fathers at an early age, and both from suicide, some kind of suicidal attempt, and it messed them up in a lot of ways. And they're both they're still trying to fill that. But the one went, you know, she went detective route and solving mysteries. The other one went into murder and way different routes, of course. But there's a connection there too. I think that she can be saved. They don't kill her. She can be saved. There's still a chance, man. It'd be so cool. Be like The Walking Dead, where everybody comes back. You know, they're gonna bring her back in the next season, and she's gonna be helping them out. That'd be really cool. But realistically, it would probably take forever, years of therapy to get through to her. But she's made a good step forward. She let the girl go. She does. Somewhere in there is a person who does love, care for the kid, and she wasn't gonna let that happen. She couldn't hurt her own kid. Hey, but I like to see that Burns actually worked with them for once. Was kind of cool. Seeing his story kind of build up in the background was interesting, and how he ended up. Nobody wanted to see child killers, you know. So Burns actually ended up on the same side as them by the end. He has a heart in there somewhere. It's weird. He has it's just a different way of thinking. Or he did care about Doyle. Not many people probably did, but he did. I think he did. He genuinely cared for that guy. What Sarah said at the end was very beautiful, and if I thought about it, what I got from it right now is her talking about how before we had electricity, we had lamps, and before that we had this, and we had candles and well oil and all that, and none of them and none of those people could have foreseen what came later. So she's saying that we cannot judge. I mean, it's like the person who made the candle couldn't foresee that we would have electricity one day. They would say that's all there is. So in this day and age, I think she's talking about the ladies and how they would, like she said, you're not gonna be the ones we see in the papers today. But it's today. That's why we're fighting. We're fighting on for the future, and what you see today doesn't represent what's gonna be in the future. The people of today won't be able to see what could come down the line, you know, stuff like that. So I think that's what she was talking about. Is that, you know, it may not be what it is today, but that's gonna change. Times keep changing, things keep changing, and one day this will be the norm, but it won't be now. It might not be now, but somewhere down the line it will be, because the people of today couldn't possibly have foreseen what will come later. You know, she's almost speaking like somebody in the future talking to us. Talking to them in the past or something. I hope they get a season 3. I really do. I hope they get a season 3. I heard there's a lot of source material to go with, so there's plenty more stuff they can do with this thing. There's so much more. This could be like Hercule Poirot, the mystery stories of Laszlo and his group and all that. This one had a much more of a focus on Sarah this time. It's always been an ensemble cast, but the first season really focused on Laszlo and Sarah, but mostly Laszlo. It was his story, which you know, but it was mostly his story, and maybe a bit of Sarah, then John Moore kind of in backup. But this season was entirely focused on Sarah, with Laszlo coming up here and there a bit. I honestly did find it a bit jarring at first. It felt like they weren't as... Laszlo seems to have gotten himself... I guess... I gotta go watch the first season again, but he was a lot more high-strung in the first season. I guess he kind of fixed most of those issues because we were dealing with his problems back then. Now, after however long this has been, it's a different world now. And, well, he's a different Laszlo a little bit. He's a little more calm and centered, you know? But he's still got all the fancy talk and everything that's always been him. But I feel that there is he was a little bit different at first in the beginning. I got used to it. It's cool. It's like they focus less on their personal issues. Well, I guess that kind of came into play later. But from the start, it was less about them and it was more about, I mean, yeah. You know what I mean? There was less personal issues with each other, except for Sarah and John, I guess. But Laszlo was not the center point of the story this time. It was about Sarah. So I wonder, because I hope that they go back to. I mean, Sarah is great. And it was great to see her story build up. But I hope that we get more of Laszlo, because it is called The Alienist. So I want to see Laszlo take center stage again. I love how they went back to the chair too. They saw the electric chair again at the end. They kind of revisited that. Because it's so sad. This whole story began on a very downer note of them having already tried to save a lady and failing. And it turns out, of course, that she was innocent. But they were so ready. They apparently I don't know. They didn't even have a body, and yet they were ready to hang her so much. And there she went, and she was innocent. It's so sad. And the last thing she told Laszlo was, will you find my baby? And he did, but she was already dead. So that whole storyline was so sad. They managed to stop him. I think they saved 2 babies though, but that first one was just so sad. So great. Thank you guys for watching. This is Alienist season 2, episode 8. I am hoping they make another season, but if they don't, I got 2 seasons out of that show. I can't complain. But man, if they keep going, it'd be so good. I would love to watch this I would love to watch this every year. It'd be great. They could make this, do the whole source material, make as many seasons as you can. This show hasn't bucked the trend or whatever. It doesn't try to do anything crazy out there. It's stay within the source material. We don't need every show to, become about saving the world and stuff. It seems like every other show ends up getting bigger than their britches, because they gotta bring in new reigns and whatever, twist it up. But Alienist can just focus on being a good mystery with good characters, and I want to watch our Alienists and Sarah and John. I want to see them do their thing, and you could just make every season a new mystery. It would be fantastic. I don't need anything more crazy than that. Anyway, here's the season 3. I hope they make it. And see you guys. Thank you guys for joining me on this freaking journey of whatever we just watched, of all this stuff we watched. Really enjoyed this show. I really enjoyed the show. It's like a special pleasure of mine to watch this stuff. Regardless of whether it gets views or not, I really enjoy watching this show. And I'm glad I did it. And I'm glad I filmed it. I will film every season. If they keep going, I will be happy to. Nothing would please me more to watch this show. Anyway, that's it for this season. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys on the next thing.